leading the nation in school communications. Award-winning D93 News starts now.
Well, hello and welcome to D93 News presented by Farm Bureau, Bonneville County. Election Day is just 40 days away.
40 days.
I almost said 30, but it's 40.
Yeah, D93 has a couple of things on the ballot. One, there's a renewal of the supplemental levy, and then the other is use the savings from the Black Canyon bond for projects in D93.
Now, this is the final week of September, and our October cornerstone is teamwork. This next story is a great example of teamwork from the High Desert Marching Band.
The High Desert Marching Band is a collaboration of students from Hillcrest and Bonneville that saw the value of working together. We were there for their first performance back in August, and here's that story in
D93 Rewind.
You are looking at a combination of Bonneville and Hillcrest students sharing their talents fearlessly.
If you were to tell me we were going to do this a couple years ago, I would have told you you're crazy and that this should never happen. It's not okay. We shouldn't be doing this. And there's kids that are they're eating it up and they love it.
These rivals saw the advantage of coming together, and that spirit of collaboration has helped them blossom.
Bringing resources together, all of those things, getting some of the best staff that there is around. We're just lucky that way. There's just people that want to come work with us because of this idea.
Even with the heat and the long hours.
8 to 4, 2 weeks straight.
The students say they are having a great time.
Well, it's been really fun. It's like a whole nother experience doing marching band, and it's really fun. I love it.
It feels really good. We're really lucky to have everyone we do this year.
Well, it's been a lot of really bonding. We started to get to know each other on a level we wouldn't have before, because these are people we've seen before at competitions. We've seen them at other band activities, pet band games, but we really don't get to know each other very well. But through these 2 weeks, we've gotten to know each other so much closer, and we're starting to hang out more and really just have fun.
On top of making new friends, they are learning lessons that could last a lifetime.
Yeah, all is not lost. You work with a group of kids that figures out they can do hard things even more so than they thought they could.
There have been many indicators that this was meant to be.
And it's interesting because where there's maybe a few less in one section from one school, one instrumental section or guard or whatever it may be, there's others from the other band that help fill that in, and we do that across the whole band. And just, you know how when you do something like this and there's so many serendipitous things that happen that let you know this is a good thing. We're on the right track.
In the coming weeks, the High Desert Marching Band will work on perfecting moments 3 and 4, and they'll hit the road for their first competition on September 24th. The High Desert Marching Band will be performing at a competition in Logan on Saturday. D93 News will be there with all the highlights.
Now, Hillview students have been working on their Hillview traits, and they did such a good job. Their principal surprised them with t-shirts.
The students at Hillview, I challenged them at the beginning of the year to learn all of our traits, and every student learned our traits. Some of the kindergarten learned just a couple of them. They learned that we're kind and we're safe, but all the other kids learned all of our traits, and so when they learned their traits, I told them they would get a surprise, and today they each got a brand new t-shirt for Hillview, and so we're all going to wear our Hillview shirts tomorrow for some school pride.
Love those red Hillview Huskies t-shirts. You have one, you rock it.
I do. I got one when I first started doing this with you, and so I really love my Hillview t-shirt.
But more importantly, the message behind that and the traits of just being good humans, and I love seeing them start that at an early age. Well, that's going to do it for us.
We'll see you next time on D93 News.